Hello and welcome to one of the most atmospheric venues in the game of football, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Newcastle United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre-forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
The initial 11 for Wolves. Nelson Semedo plays with Johnny in the fullback positions. Mario Lemina starts alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today, Raúl Jiménez.
Thank you, St James's Park. Enjoy the game.
And so the match is underway. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Adama. And with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Adama. And Moutinho with it. Happy to take on the shot. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Longstaff. Guimaraes. And a throw in here for Wolves. Moutinho. Jimenez. The ball with Podence. Raúl Jiménez. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. He's got the right idea with that pass, and he's found a bit of daylight. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, not the best effort we've ever seen, Stuart.
Well, I think it's fair to say he won't be taking the next one.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we know his movement is very clever, but it's the speed of that movement that causes defenders so many problems. He's got great pace, he gets 1v1 against the goalkeepers, and nobody can recover.
Wolves might be able to cash in from here. Neves. A really sumptuous ball. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Longstaff. Bruno Guimaraes. Murphy. Longstaff. Crossing opportunity. Great block. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. And now the delivery. The high press was very much on. It could be. And it's with Isak. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
It's a short one. Trippier. Fabian Schär. They do pass the ball with authority. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Jimenez.
With the owner of a silver hatchback with the registration GR20.
Longstaff. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Moutinho. Encouraging move from Wolves. But the danger averted for now. Guimaraes. Podence. It's with Ruben Neves. Lemina. Excellent defending. Might really be able to trouble them here. Jimenez. Very quick thinking there. Moutinho. On to Jimenez. It's with Moutinho. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Useful looking ball. Oh, he saved it well. Well, the short corner routine. And played in. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Murphy. Sven Botman. Here's Isak. Oh, a lovely ball. Just needs to stay calm. Well, whatever way you slice it, a long, long way from the target, Stuart.
Well, a lack of technique and composure there. That's a bad miss.
Jimenez. Perfect challenge. Joe Willock. Guimaraes. Oh, they have it again. Jimenez. It's with Moutinho. And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
It's going to take us a while to see how bad this injury is because he got trodden on in that last challenge. So his foot is definitely a bit sore.
Cheers, Jeff. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. He's got the right idea with that pass. Longstaff. Adama. Here's Lemina. Wolves might be able to cash in from here. Oh, what an opportunity. Nicely saved. It's a short corner. Traore. Ball is loose. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly, the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Showing a lot of guile there. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. They need to get bodies back. They could nudge in front. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final effort. Just shows you how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Moutinho. Traore. It's there for him. And a decent save. Full credit.
Well, I think they've played really well today, but unless they take one of these chances, it will count for nothing. Just look at those stats. They need to make the breakthrough and make it quickly.
And now they've got to put their minds towards winning the ball back. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Dan Burn. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And he's fired over the corner. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. The corner kicks keep on coming. And now the delivery. Struggling to get it away. Saint-Maximin. That's excellent defending following the cross. Longstaff. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. And that's it. We've reached the halfway point here at St James's Park. Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
Well, not the best effort we've ever seen, Stuart.
Well, I think it's fair to say he won't be taking the next one.
Neves. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
And it's with Isak. Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save.
Longstaff. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Useful looking ball. Oh, he saved it well. Oh, what an opportunity. Nicely saved. They could nudge in front. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final effort. Just shows you how devastating that...
Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a...
Oh, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. The corner kicks keep on coming. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And a strong tackle. Jacob Murphy. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Longstaff. And he's in. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And there's the delivery. Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. And it's with Isak. Might go ahead. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So the ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from Wolves? There needs to be. Jimenez. Ruben Neves. Now with Jimenez. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Jacob Murphy. A very good tackle. Jimenez. In possession, Adama. Nelson Semedo. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping!
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Short corner taken. Neves. The ball with Podence. Neves. Can he get them level? Oh, tremendous block.
Well, there it is. Newcastle just haven't had as much of the ball, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Podence. Now with Jimenez. Neves. Well, if you make your move too early, you're always in danger of being ruled offside. Difficult to stop him, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Dan Burn. Joe Willock. Saint-Maximin has it. Able to skip past his man. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count, but they took care of the situation defensively. Podence. Gives it a go. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Guimaraes. Here's Isak. Oh, a vital interception. Adama. Ruben Neves. In possession, Adama. And players waiting in the centre. Interception to snuff out the danger. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Will they profit from this situation? Longstaff. Spot on with that tackle. And that pass could be troublesome. He's just got to continue his run. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches.
24, Miguel Almiron.
Jimenez. Here's Lemina. Well, time just real chance. Almiron. Well, possession ceded. Counter-attacking very much an option. They need to get bodies back. And having already received a yellow card, he's walking a very fine line. And he is going to pay the ultimate price.
Well, when you're on a yellow card, it was a silly challenge. He just lost his discipline there.
Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Well, nearing the end of the game, can Newcastle see this out?
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality, certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
15 minutes left for play. Ruben Neves. And very deftly cut out. Jimenez. Raúl Jimenez. Cunha. On to Neves. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Miguel Almiron. Trippier now. What can they do from here? Longstaff. Shielding the ball superbly. This could finish it! And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. 10 minutes left for play. Moutinho. It's with Ruben Neves. How can they find a late leveller? Lemina. This could level it, but denied by the keeper. And at this late stage of the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Moutinho. Tremendous block. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Chance to run at them. Willock. Longstaff. Almiron. Oh, a smart save to keep them in it.
Well, that keeps it interesting, but they're running out of time here.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. They take it short. Teammates in the middle. Still not clear. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Is it going to be? Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. Traore. Now sliding in field. Can he finish here? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Traore. Can he open the door to a potential goal? And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Strength and control, a big part of his game. Moutinho. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Pressing high to win the ball. And teammates around him. Traore. And here's Semedo. And intercepted it. And there goes the final whistle, and the final outcome, a victory for the Magpies. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, he was at his best today. Lots of energy, good movement and plenty of skill. And to cap it all off, he got the winning goal. That was a brilliant performance.
Useful looking ball. Oh, he saved it well. Oh, what an opportunity. Nicely saved. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a...
Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. The corner kicks keep on coming. And he's in. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And it's with Isak. Might go ahead. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Oh, a smart save to keep them in it.
Well, that keeps it interesting, but they're running out of time here.